it's really getting crazy. You had Boston Celtics. They really had it going the first half. And then when it came to the third quarter, that's when New York Knicks started rolling. They started making all their shots. So New York Knicks beat Celtics 91-90. And if you really look at game one and game two, they both had a lot of similarities. In game one, I would say it was like 75-55. And then it was a 31-11 New York run. And that's when they came back in game one. In game two, it was 73-53. And then it was 34-13 New York run. So they've been coming back when it looks like Boston should easily win the game. These games, Boston should really capitalize by them being the defending champions. And a lot of people, they shocked. We really thought Jason Tatum going to come in and have a big game, and Jaylen Brown, just seemed like it's not anything clicking. It's not clicking. And I would say New York most definitely have to win game three. They really do, have to continue their momentum. They cannot let off the gas. They can't get too swaggy and confident, but they looking real good. You had Jalen Brunson really being the fire behind New York. I mean, New York really, Celtics really got to go back and really reset. I don't see Porzingis in a game. I don't see Porzingis in a game that much at all. And I feel like you have to get Porzingis involved more. He only had 8 points. He was 3 for 5. Yeah, Jason Tatum had a very poor night. He had only 13. He struggled very badly. He was 5 for 19, 1 for 5 for the 3-point area. And Boston, they continue to try to shoot those threes. I mean, they really had to penetrate, get in the lane. They had to go to the bucket. Now Jaylen Brown, he tried. I would say good job for Jaylen. He's the man, really. Jaylen Brown is the man. Not throwing shade at Jason, but Jaylen, to me, he's really the team. He's really the leader. He had 20. He was 8 for 23. Derek White had 20. He was 6 for 17. You had Drew Holiday. To me, he's a good defensive player, but he's not really contributing that much. He had 10. He was 4 for 6. Al Horford with 2 for 11. He had a terrible shooting night. He had 4 points, and not throwing shade at Al Horford, but to me, I feel like his days are numbered. His days are numbered. Al Horford been playing for a mighty long time. He played for several teams. He also played for Atlanta Hawks. Slowing up. He's not able to hang with the younger guys. So they really going to have to regroup. Most definitely get Porzingis involved. Stop shooting all those threes. I know Jason Tatum in the mindset of shooting threes. And that's what got them the championship. But this time it's not really popping, baby. It's not popping. And New York, New York playing some real good ball. Jalen Brunson is such a unique point guard. He know how to get the ball moving. He know how to shoot. He know how to really penetrate, get everybody involved. And that's what you have to do if you're trying to win. Mikal Bridges had 14 points. He was 6 for 18. He really came through at the end of the game when you had Jason Tatum tried to shoot the jumper. He took the ball out of his hand, So that was a real good play by Mikal Bridges. He was really putting down a lot of defense. OG Anunoby. OG Anunoby didn't have a real good game. He had a good game on the first game, one. But he had 5. He was 2 for 9. He played a very defensive game. And Karl-Anthony Towns, Cat is the dude. He's big body. He know how to clock the middle lane. He played wonderful defense. He get it going, baby. he gets it going. He had 21. He was 9 for 16. Jalen Brunson had 17. He was 6 for 19. And Josh Hart is the S factor. He knows how to come in, get the ball going, get the shots going, get everybody involved. You know, he knows how to do it all, get the rebounds, he get a lot of offensive rebounds. So he had 23 with 9 for 15. You had Mitchell Robinson is another big body. They most definitely had depth. And New York, you know, they made some changes for the best. And, you know, that's what it's about if you're trying to win championship. Mitchell Robinson had 6. He was 3 for 5, but he came in rolling, playing a lot of physical game. And New York, most definitely, we had to give them props because they played at a high energy. And Miles McBride is another S factor who can come in and shoot threes when they need it, when they down. And like I said, they had New York had a good run. They were 34-13. They came back and won this game. And that's what I'm talking about. And then the next game, I believe, is going to be on Friday. So go ahead, New York Knicks. I'm Sports Chick on Sports Chat. Please do subscribe, y'all. Drop your comments. Y'all have a beautiful day.